How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Jump Ball. Today, we're going to be looking at the top 5 underrated teams for the 2018-2019 NBA season. Before we begin, just know this is all my opinion, and I try to be as unbiased as possible, looking at everything from star power to coaching staff to fan base. Obviously, these teams probably won't be title contenders, but these are teams that not a lot of people are paying attention to, and I think are going to surprise us next season. Let's get right into it. Starting at number 5, we have the Dallas Mavericks. Even though they went 24-58 last season, I'm predicting a huge turnaround next season after the key pickups of Luka Doncic and DeAndre Jordan. Because this is probably Dirk's last year, and the Mavs don't have their pick because of the Atlanta trade, I see the Mavs going all in this year. They have a great coach in Rick Carlisle and a solid veteran bench with Wes Matthews, JJ Barea, and some good young players like Jalen Brunson and Kostas Antetokounmpo. But how far they go depends on how well Dennis Smith Jr. and Luka Doncic play together. If they can somehow get the chemistry going right away, they could be very dangerous in the West. I see the Mavericks being a solid 7 or 8 seed with Doncic winning Rookie of the Year. At number 4, we have the Detroit Pistons. Although they haven't added any significant players, I think Dwayne Casey is an amazing coach that will be able to greatly improve the team. Their core 3 of Reggie Jackson, Blake Griffin, and Andre Drummond had some injuries and couldn't quite click last season, but now that everyone's healthy, they could surprise us next season. And as dominant as their bigs may seem, the Pistons were actually 5th in the league in three-point percentage. And now with LeBron out of the East, the Pistons could be a 4 to 5 seed if everything goes well for them. At number 3, we have the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets have arguably the most underrated backcourt in the league, with Gary Harris and Jamal Murray, as well as solid bigs like Paul Millsap and Nikola Jokic. And although they don't have any big-name superstars, they're a skilled team that can pass the ball and play good defense. And with their recent addition of Isaiah Thomas, I think Thomas could make a great impact on this team and turn his career around while doing it. If Michael Porter Jr. manages to play this season, this could be a solid playoff team. And although this team is primed for the future, I could see them being a 6 to 7 seed that could turn a few heads in the playoffs. Next at number 2, we have the Indiana Pacers. Last season, Indiana surprised everyone when they overpowered the Cavs and took them to 7 games, almost upsetting King James. And now with the whole team gaining valuable experience, Victor Oladipo improving and evolving into a potential superstar, and drafting a skillful point guard in Aaron Holiday, the Pacers could be a top 3 or 4 seed in the East. The Pacers have a great offensive scheme, as they were 6th in the league in field goal percentage and 9th in the league in three-point percentage. And depending on how well Oladipo performs, they could make a very deep run in the playoffs and potentially make the Eastern Conference Finals. The most underrated team of 2018 is the Utah Jazz. They already exceeded expectations last year when rookie Donovan Mitchell dominated in the playoffs, beating OKC with the help of Joe Ingles completely shutting down Paul George. And now the Jazz have great quality pieces like Mitchell, Defensive Player of the Year Rudy Gobert, Joe Ingles, Ricky Rubio, and an incredible coach in Quinn Snyder. Because they're a small market team in Utah, they're often overlooked. However, I think Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert are going to be even better next year. And at their best, the Jazz could be a 50-win, 3 or 4 seed team in the dominant West. So keep an eye on them. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to see more quality content. And comment down below which teams and which players you think are going to surprise us next season. And from now on, I'm going to start trying to post every single week, so stay tuned. See you guys next time.